Weekends are a good time to escape to the woods. Unless the weekend begins with Friday the 13th. Because 13 is an unlucky number. But out here, so are 1 through 12. Because these are Jason's woods. And nobody leaves them alive.
What's going on, everybody? What's up? Welcome back to Facci Cinema. Appreciate you guys hanging out on this fine Tuesday night, continuing my Friday the 13th redo review series. I know what you guys are thinking. You've talked about Friday the 13th like a million times. I have, but I wanted to do it justice and definitely review these things in a way better, more, that doesn't even make sense. A fucking better way than I did the first time, okay? I was young, I was impressionable, I was trying to be somebody, and it didn't work, but that's okay. I'm just kidding. This week we arrived at Higgins Haven, Friday the 13th, part 3, 3D. As you guys know, my favorite in the franchise. I know a lot of people don't like it that much. I know a lot of people have it in the middle, but you know what I got to say to those people? Fuck you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, man. I'm kidding. I love you guys. I do. I do. I appreciate everybody's opinions. But we don't do this alone on this channel. No way. Last week we had the guys from Unita. This week we got half of Good Real Hunting. We got the one and only, the Brett Man from Good Real Hunting, ladies and gentlemen. He's bored reading a book from Lee McCoy's wife. And
Available at Amazon.com.
promo.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. We live, right?
Wow. What a hater, bro. Why'd I bring this guy on? He's done.
Okay. Well,
Forget it. Cut it.
I'm supposed to be on vacay, but I decided to take part of my
You.
vacay time and just hang out with the Facci monster and his fire content.
I appreciate it, buddy. I mean, everybody needs a vacation. I had mine a couple weeks ago. How's it going, man? You relaxing,
Um,
chilling?
yeah, relaxing, chilling, getting some things for the soft reboot. So Good Real Hunting's on the show for at least 3 weeks. So you
Oh
all get to
man.
have Thursdays for free, unless if somebody wants to try to take over for 3 weeks. So
Nah. Next week's Tuesday for me, and the week after that's Tuesday. So, not me. Not me.
but you did last Thursday though.
No.
See, that's karma for being on stream last Thursday.
Ew, I did. Wait, what was it? What? Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. But that wasn't my fault. That was the guest's fault.
I know, I'm just messing with you.
But I
So
was on. It was. I waited to go until you guys were almost done over there. So
I know you,
that's
and
the
plus we
smart
went
way.
a little longer than usual. So no, you were all good. I was just busting your balls.
It's all good. But let's say hello. We got Gory Tiger. What's up? Ashton Zodiac Z, the lovely Brooke Scarlet. We have Rosie, my darling. How are you? We have Adrian James. Ashton, don't cancel me, bro. Antonis, what's up? Chad, what's up, Chad? Hope you're doing well, my friend. We have Dean Renner, what's up? Hope the new channel is going well. We have Herbert. What's going on, Herbert? How are you? Drum nuts. That's not very nice.
Ha!
Wow.
Got him.
Got him. But this one has always been one of my personal favorites, but more recently has become my number one in the franchise. Kind of a hot take when it comes to Friday the 13th for a lot of people, but I just have a really good time with it. A lot of nostalgia for this one. Brett, is this one high up in your rankings?
Sorry, I was just your camera's angled, so like I have to twist my neck to get.
It's because the fucking. It's because it fell over. How about?
I know. There we go. God, my eyesight. I was gonna have a stick neck, man. Man.
Oh
All right. So,
yeah.
what was your question? Say that one more time.
I said I have this movie very, very high in my rankings. I wanted to know where you have this one in your rankings.
Where do I have this one on my ranking? It's been a while since I have ranked the Friday the 13th. But so let me go to my letterbox real quick so I can answer that question for you. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll go list name because that way I can find it pretty damn quickly. I'm pretty sure I got this in my top four.
Okay.
But I don't wanna lie to you though.
Don't do it.
Um, okay, let's see here. There's here carried to 2. I actually have it at my number 6 out of 12.
I mean,
So it
that's
made the top
tough.
half.
That's all you can ask for. I see people have this like number like 11, and I'm like, I don't understand, but
Well, they're
it,
wrong. And then, of course, I actually tried to get the secret third member of Good Will Hunting, Chris, onto this particular show,
mhm.
but he had to go see Final Destination Bloodlines tonight because Final Destination, or Final Destination, Friday the 13th 3D is his favorite in the Friday the
I love
13th
it.
franchise.
I love to hear it. Antonis, thanks, buddy. He says, $1.99 super chat and says, hello, here for camp. Is it too late to sign up? No. I hope this is a nude camp too, so just take off the drawers and let's do this. I'm just kidding. Keep your clothes on, you nasty.
Well, and
Oh
here's the
man.
other thing too, is that I'm pretty sure Camp Crystal Lake is signing counselors all the time because they keep on dropping like flies.
Oh wait, but this one doesn't take place at Camp Crystal Lake. It takes place at Higgins Haven, which
It
is
sure does.
not a lake at all, in my opinion. But it is what it is. Everybody in the chat, please drop your vote in the poll. Obviously, would greatly appreciate it. Love to know what you guys think of this movie. And before we get started, always gotta go over the stat line. Oh, my thing's in the way. Give me a second.
Yeah,
Okay.
put your thing away.
Oh my gosh, it's dingly. We got the critics rating of 11%, ladies and gentlemen. Haters gonna hate. However, this movie not too long ago was at 9%, so it came up 2%. So we're on the right path here. All right. Audience score 42%, still not that great, but I guess it's a lot better than the critics. Budget of
Criminal.
yeah, budget of 2.2 million, gross of 36.7 million. So, I mean, it still made a heck of a profit for back in the 80s. So, I don't know what
Mhm.
else they want. Let me get rid of that. This one was directed once again by Steve Miner, same guy who did Friday the 13th Part 2, and the same guy who did Halloween H2O, a fan favorite in that franchise. Um, oh my
Except
gosh.
for me, I'm not a big fan on H2O.
I do like it, but it has dropped in my rankings. I will say that.
Well,
I
don't
will.
tell Brayden you said that.
It's just I don't know.
Don't
I
do
don't.
it.
I won't. It's fine. It's fine. I enjoy it, but it dropped a little bit. We got Dana Kimmel in this movie. Richard Brooker donning the iconic hockey mask. The first Jason to wear it, so he's my favorite Jason. I know he's a lot of other people's top 1-2 Jason, so
Mhm.
he's definitely a legend. And Larry Zerner as the fabulous Shelley, ladies and gentlemen. What a great guy. And Harry Manfredini back for the score. This time with the funky weird thing that I love, but it is
With
different.
apples, his props, his whole world is in his briefcase. Like,
Everything. And he eats weed. Wait, they all eat weed except for Debbie because she's pregnant and she's not allowed to
yeah,
do
I
it.
know, which took me like what on my fifth watch to realize that. And then, hey, better than Lee. Lee
He
like
did,
has been watching this movie for years, and
and
he is
just
not.
knew.
So,
Yes.
but Lee, hey, we all been there. So I didn't know that either until like my fourth or fifth watch.
Whoa, whoa, we're pregnant. Remember? I don't know how Yins all missed it when she says it, but you don't go to those movies for the character, so it is what it is.
I go
Uh,
for the weed.
the weed and the boobies. Oh yeah, and the bikers, because can't have a movie without bikers, I guess. Uh, Jamie, what's going on? Jamie Hart, Aaron Click, what's up? Welcome in, Sarah B. What's going on? Well, the way we do these things, we got to start somewhere, and why would you want to start with the bad when you're going to start with the good? So I want to know,
Oof.
Brett, what is something good about Friday the 13th, Part 3?
Simple. It's the bike call. Greatest bike call in the history of cinema history, right there.
You're not wrong.
Just a little random. But should we go ahead and get the best one out of the way, or should we drag it out a little bit?
Um, that's up to you. I know
Uh,
both of these. The one we've kind of strung it along. The second one we just went right ahead and said what it was. So
All
It's up
right,
to
then
you.
let's continue it since Steve Miner continued this particular series. I say we continue it as well. Let's get it out of the way. Richard Broker's interpretation of Jason Voorhees wearing the hockey mask, absolute perfection. I was, yeah, actually, I'll say it, absolute perfection. Sorry, I was thinking of next week when we get to some Ted White
Oh
Jason
yeah.
Voorhees, which is my favorite interpretation. But I would say for most people, it's going to be Richard's interpretation. He had the perfect look to him. He had the perfect. I can't believe I'm about to say this. He had the perfect eye circle with his mask versus that
Oh.
little rectangular or oval bullshit that we've been seeing lately. Perfect color, like just everything, and just the intimidation factor to him was just so damn just intimidating. It's kind of like freaking Kang and Quasimodo had a love child, and it was Jason Voorhees.
Yeah, traps for days. Traps for days, Richard Brooker. That was actually the first thing on my list is the good as well, was Richard Brooker's performance. Obviously, a different direction than they went in part two. Obviously, somehow he grew a foot in a day. But that's okay. That's okay. It's the same weekend. Supposedly, the first movie took place on a Friday, and I think this technically is a Saturday. I don't know how that worked, but that's what they did. The way the way he got his outfit for this one, I mean, people are like, I don't understand how he changed. It was on the back wall whenever Harold was taking his shit, so it was right there to the left of him, right on the wall. So, and the way that he walked in this movie, especially in that beginning scene when he's like hiding in between the sheets and stuff, a lot of Halloween vibes from that. A lot of Michael Myers esque,
Mhm.
just seeing the side of his body, the back of his head. I really did like the creeping around Jason, and I mean, Ted White is vicious, and he was running and shit. This one's just like, eh, kills Vera in the lake with the harpoon. He's just like, whatever, drops it and walks away.
And
It's
we
just
all know what we think of Vera, though.
she's on food stamps. No, I'm kidding.
Bitch.
We don't accept no food stamps. Mm. She was gonna pay with them. She had the card in her hand. I'm just saying.
May I have my wallet,
Man,
ma'am?
that's nice. That's real nice.
Real nice. It's so cringe.
And man, the bikers make absolutely no sense, but obviously they're there because they needed some more bodies to kill, and that was three
Mhm.
easy victims that didn't last in the movie that long because they only were in that scene at the shop and then went to the barn, and that was the end of that. And
And
well,
got disarmed.
besides Ollie, who lasted till the end of the movie somehow. But,
Yeah,
but
which
that's
on first time watch, I did not. I thought he was dead, and when he came out of nowhere, I'm like, "Oh shit, he's alive!" And then gets his arm cut off. Oh shit, he's disarmed. Like,
zombie. Even Jason got scared. What?
wasabi.
Didn't I kill you like 4 hours ago? And now you're just getting up? You could have left any other fucking time. Ah,
Yeah, that's what I would have done. I was like, "Screw it!" Like, as the preacher
fuck
in Scary
this.
Movie 2. Fuck this. Like,
Chester, what's up, Chester? How you doing, man? Um, yeah. So obviously, right off the bat, like we said, Richard Brooker, number one thing about what's good about this movie. Um,
mhm.
obviously for me, also, I love the kills in this movie. I think the kills are fantastic. Obviously, the best one in this movie for me, and probably the best one in the franchise, Andy's handstand kill. So
Yeah.
beautiful, the way it was shot. And that's one of those things where you could even slow it down frame by frame, and it's still going to, it doesn't look fake. It looks like it really happened. In the aftermath, when he's hanging up in the rafters above Debbie in the bed and his intestines are all hanging out, beautifully well done. Special effects were great, and that's what movies nowadays don't do very well. The practical effects beats CGI every
Yeah.
day of the week, except for maybe uh, what the fuck's her boyfriend's name in this movie? Rick.
Oh, yeah,
The
Rick.
the eyeball kill that everyone talks about because the fucking string is like right there. But that's only if you watch it in like 4K or something fancy.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, don't harp on it too much. The 4K-ness and the even Blu-ray kind of ruins that whole thing. Same thing with The Exorcist, when Reagan gets lifted up from the bed, you can obviously see that there's the wires and everything. So yeah, like be like like Billy. Hey, don't blame the movies.
But I don't know if there's any kills in this movie I don't like. I mean, Shelley's is off screen, but it kind of fit Shelley's character because obviously he was always pranking and shit. So
Hmm.
when he tried to pretend he was dead earlier, it made sense for his kill to be this way that it was in the movie.
Right.
What else we got? We got the Cheech and Chong guy. I guess his kill's kind of lame, but
Hey, it was electrifying.
it's electric. Dun-dun-dun, but the scene is cool, but the kills, eh.
Well,
lame.
actually, that was Chili, or that was Chili's boyfriend who gets killed by the electrical one. And then Chili does the whole overreaction. Chili did! Oh my god! But no, I'll tell you the worst kill in this movie because it was just a complete copycat kill from the very first on Friday the 13th, and that was Debbie's kill. Done the exact same way, but instead the throats, which made it more gnarly and the blood effect, it was
The
just
chest.
right for her chest. Yeah, for the chest. So to me, that was just lazy. It's just reusing another kill.
Mhm.
So I would say that's the worst for me.
Um, I mean, I like the scene that preceded it though. Whenever she was in the shower, because I thought
Hmm.
she was really cute, and always got to see boobies in Friday the 13th movie, and she
Oh,
happened to be the
good.
one because Chris was too goody goody for that, so it had to be Debbie. And I don't know if anybody wanted to see Chili. No offense to Chili. So I'm trying to think what the worst kill would be for me. I don't know. Fox's is like off screen, but it's still pretty cool because then you question how he got her up that high with the pitchfork in her throat. Um,
You could say the biker dude because when he got stabbed by the rake, he was like trying to hold the rake right at the camera to do the 3D
mhm.
effects, and so that's just corny as hell. Like, see, even my camera's trying to
I
follow me.
seen that.
It's
He
my
kept.
AI. It's my AI camera. So wherever I go, the camera goes. So if I move around a lot, so again, try to experiment, try to stay careful. But
Holy
see, look, there's
shit!
my whole corner right there.
He's
Uh,
fancy.
and it's a 4K camera. I got it for my birthday, so excited.
Yeah, excited. I'm still using this Logitech one that is probably needs replaced, but we're
Hey,
gonna
I,
roll.
I got you. I got you your next camera right here. So
I see. You gotta send me the details.
I sure
Um.
will.
Okay. So that takes care of the kills. What else is good for you about this
Well,
movie?
we got to talk about probably like I know she gets mentioned a lot, but I feel like she should even be mentioned more, even probably above a level of a Jeannie Fields. We got like at least it's a conversation to be had, but I we got to go with my girl Chris Higgins, played by Dana Kimmel.
Let's go.
Because first off, she's absolutely gorgeous. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's like what the perfect girl you want to look like to be a final girl, like the innocent and all that. Even though kind of like her story gets a little tacky and all that. The more you watch it, it goes, I don't know, I don't know. I was in the woods and I got the R word and the Jason and like just all that just to me just kind of like degrades her a little bit. I guess that's why a lot of people don't like her, or some.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say a lot of people, but just some. But she's the only girl in this entire franchise to actually kick Jason's ass, to go toe to toe with him. And not just that, we've seen it in the chat right here that the most intimidating Jason in the entire franchise. And she goes one on one with him without any help at all. At least with Ginny, she had Paul to help
Yeah.
her out. But no, Chris Higgins, she was all on her own on this one, and she whooped his ass and went toe to toe with her.
Hey, I mean, she did have help for approximately 2.1 seconds when Ali said, "Hey!" And then that was the end of that guy.
Well, she said, "Can you give me a hand?" I'm like, "I got no hand." I'm like, "I can't. I got no hand." Like,
Then Jason just hacked him 56 more times after he already hacked him in the beginning. But that is exactly what I have on my list. Next is Chris as the final girl. She's fantastic. She's the girl next door, kind of playing very similar to Ginny when in that girl next door kind of vibe. I mean, they're not,
Hmm.
but I think
Very
Chris is better.
likable.
Very likable. I think Chris is cuter than Ginny was. No offense to Amy Steele.
Agreed.
Um,
You kind of like Ginny more because she was fibbing with Paul, like just being flirtatious with
uh
Paul,
huh.
being smarter. Like you could tell she was smart and all that. So, but yeah, on looks, it's going to be Chris Higgins. But for actual like an overall like final girl, it's Ginny, but just barely.
For me, my favorite's Chris, and that's because of what you said. She's in in the barn all by herself. She knocked him down multiple times, hanged him, hit him with the axe, put her ass in his face, which he enjoyed. I heard him whisper, "That was nice."
Stab in the leg.
Ooh, that's right in my face. And then she's. I just really, but then at the end, obviously, they made her go full on bonkers, crazy. I don't know why they
Hmm.
felt the need to do that. Um, I wish they wouldn't have. And then we had that. Well, I guess we'll talk about that in the bad, possibly. Um, but yeah, Chris for me, one of the best final girls. I froze. Okay,
Oh,
no, I didn't.
I was about to say I gotta take a selfie at that.
I she's definitely one of the best final girls for me personally. And if she's
Mhm.
not the best for a lot of other people, I think she definitely deserves to be at least like top three.
Oh,
In
I would
in
say
my
you got
opinion.
to. Or at least top four, just because there's 12 entries in this franchise, and that's 1/4 of your franchise right there. So I agree. Like, see, those are pretty much your
Mm,
ultimate girls right there. Blu-ray just laid out for us.
I don't. I know people do like Tina. I'm not. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan. And a lot of people like Trish, and I don't really like Trish that much either. I watched that movie for Corey Feldman, my friend,
Hmm.
little Tommy J. Uh, but that's just me. I get why people do like Trish. She does fight
Hmm.
back as well. Um, but oh no, okay. Um, any other thing you have for the good about this flick? I got one more.
I'm going to say Shelley.
Okay.
Because I think he's one of the most entertaining side characters in the entire franchise as well. You definitely remember his performance.
Hmm.
And honestly, we have I'll just even me included, like we have a little Shelley in all of us. Because I bet you, especially in the horror community, because I'm sure some people in the horror community, I'm not trying to like lash anybody out or put anybody in like just an uncomfortable situation. So forgive me, but like a lot of us have a lot of Shelley in us and being socially awkward
Yeah,
and all
I
that. So like I could have easily related to him because when I was little, I didn't want to talk to anybody and still do, unless if like a friend is introducing me to them. So all right, if he's a friend of my friend, he's going to
yeah.
be my friend as well. So that makes it easier. But back then, nope, I wanted nothing to do with people. I just kind of make a joke of everything just to calm my nerves a little bit or trying to reduce my nervousness. And that's what Shelly kind of does in his own unique way and everything. So Shelley is definitely a positive because I remember still a lot of his scenes from today.
Do you have a Velcro wallet? Is my next question.
I used to, but I used to have that. I used to have a duct tape wallet, but I used to have a Kansas City Chief wallet, but now I just have a bland old black wallet.
I have a Broncos wallet, but I need a new one because I've had it for years. So it's just not something I want to buy, or I just
Just like a
never
new
remembered.
team.
Fuck, we're picked. We're picked to battle for the AFC West this year. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
So
don't read the articles. Just do it
you
on the
can't.
football field.
We will. I think we're going to be really good. I'm excited for this season for sure. I'm not going to get to go to any games though, because the one game I was going to go to, of course, they had to move it to London, so I will not be
Damn, I'm
going.
sorry.
That's okay. And then we play the Commanders, but it's a Sunday night game, and I'm not going down there on a Sunday night when I got to work.
No, hell no.
So that's out too. So I have to wait till next year, I guess. Um, Antonis, real quick, says I watched a horror movie last night called Cujo. Never seen it before. It was good. I wonder how many dogs were used. I know there was a real dog, and then a
Yep.
guy in a dog suit was used as well.
I'm
But
just
I'm
trying. I want to say there was five, like two dogs and three dog actors. from my understanding. Like, I could try to look that up real
Oh,
quick, but
it's right here.
you got it?
Yep, there were about 5 total dogs used in the film Cujo.
There we go. I knew it was 5, but I didn't know how many of them were actual dogs or dog actors and all
Oh,
that. Like,
several
so
mechanical dogs. I didn't know that.
yeah, mechanical dogs was used, and then of course a guy dressing up as a dog outfit.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That looked good though.
Oh, dude, I know. Like that's I hardly even noticed with some of them. I got to rewatch it to see about it. But Thomas, I'm very surprised you have not seen Cujo. So welcome aboard the Cujo train.
Speaking of dog movies, do not go watch a Breed Apart because it's terrible.
I
Um,
absolutely am going to watch that. It has my girl Hayden in it.
yeah, she's in it, but she doesn't look good. I'll just put it that way.
Oh, that's impossible.
No,
Like
I
you're.
swear.
How much did chat pay you to say that?
I swear. She looks really weird. Like it doesn't even she looks like she put on a lot of weight and
Can you
it doesn't
stream it?
really yeah, I streamed it somewhere, but I don't know where it's playing
Come
though.
on now. I was like, you're hurting streaming businesses with your black marketing strategies.
Um where the hell is it? I don't know where it actually is playing. If it I hope it didn't go to
I'm,
theaters. There's no fucking
oh
way.
no, oh no, I'm sure it's a $10 rent. I bet.
Somehow, dude, it has a $3 million budget though, which is mind-blowing. And it I don't. If you watch it, you'll see it's not there. So I don't know
All right,
where it went.
I will go into the black market myself and try to hunt it down.
I. I mean, I don't usually agree with Jason from Sinister Cinemas, but we did agree on that one. It's the worst movie of the year that I've seen. So and him.
Oh,
So it's bad. Um. Okay. The only thing I either have for the good is the new theme song with the disco tech shit in the beginning.
yeah, of course.
It's weird, but it works so well for this movie, especially being in 3D and they got the freaking letters coming at your face and the fog in the background. It works. It's good. I jam to that from time to time. Just saying.
Oh, dude, it's got to be on every horror movie fans. Like, it has to be on their playlist. If it's not, then we need to have a talk.
It's a damn good one. But I think that's all I got for the good. So now we gotta move. I don't really know how much there is, but we got.
Actually,
Whoa,
sorry,
whoa!
sorry. I know. I'm sorry. Rewind,
Ah!
rewind. Sorry, that
Oh,
is
that's
my apology. I will give credit to the barn setting in the house because I thought it was a really cool house and the barn looked really good. Even though we can kind of consider it, we could call this Friday the 13th at the barn.
yeah, and that is people don't like the barn, but the barn's creepy in its own
I
right.
like the barn. Like it was a beautiful barn and everything, and they did a good job setting up the entire atmosphere of the barn. Of
Mhm.
like, do not go to the barn. But the house was gorgeous, in my opinion. That locked house and everything, with the spiral stairs. Even
I
though
love
I would
those.
say that would not be a good thing to deal with or to contend with when you're running away from a horror icon,
No,
because like just trying to run in a circle is nowhere near close as going fast as running upstairs.
in a
Like
circle.
in a straight, yeah.
It's a circle, not a
Yeah.
triangle.
It's a
Not a
circle.
triangle.
It's a circle, Michael. All these squares make a circle. Uh but if y'all have watched Dragon Ball Z Abridged, you know what I'm talking about. But no, just I don't know how Sydney Campbell did just now, or Sydney Prescott did when she ran up those spiral.
I know, right?
Uh Yeah, so it's just like that's crazy. Like even that, like Stu Magner was concerned, like going easy, easy. Like
That's a good point, though. The barn setting does get a lot of hate, but uh, it's not terrible. It's not that bad. Especially
trust me, have we seen Michael Myers' house from Halloween 5? You can learn to accept the
whoa,
barn.
whoa. I don't know what you're talking about, but that is definitely a
Oh, you know
remodel.
exactly what I'm talking about.
That's a remodel. They wanted to expand, and they did to a gothic mansion. And
Well, they did a lot for 1 year.
hmm okay, let's see. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? What the hell's going on? All right. Already showed it again, but now we're gonna move on to the bad. Look at that guy. That's the face that they had for Jason until they switched it and used the other one. And this would have been
Hey, you
I think
guys.
he looks like a pig mixed with a human, but that's just me.
Oh,
I
that's
think,
Chunk, man.
"Oh, you guys." I think that would have been a crazy, crazy. Even if it was a dream scene, if they would have done that at the end of the movie instead of the dream scene we did get, which it's not bad, but I'm gonna have to include it here. Not the part of Jason clawing at the window with the blood and jumping out the door. That part's cool, but Mama Voorhees popping up out the lake when she wasn't even in that part of the lake, and she didn't have her head attached to her body, so it didn't make any sense. And Chris didn't even know who Mrs. Voorhees was that we know of. So, like, that little dream thing didn't really make any sense, in my opinion.
Oh no, and it's also funny too. Just now, just going back to that thing in my head. It's just she came out of the water like this, and you could just tell it was just like a stuck like skeleton, and it wasn't a human actor at all. It was just like the skeleton. I'm not sure if they were underwater trying to like wiggle with the thing, like with the skeleton. Like I could grab Fernando and just show you myself, but I
Whoa.
promise not to show Fernando on other people's channels because
Okay.
he is too hot to handle.
Too hot.
Um, yeah, he is just too hot, even for your fire standards. Plus, hey, safety first. But no, it's just that whole skeleton, and they got angling where it's like dragging Chris in the water. To me, it's just unnecessary. It's just kind of stupid.
Yeah, because we've already done the jump scare thing 2 movies in a row. So we didn't
Hmm.
really need to do it a third time. And the third time was unfortunately not a charm. It was the worst of the three, in my opinion.
Hmm. I
Uh,
agree.
Happy Sanjo. What's going on, buddy? Member chat. Much love, everyone. Member for 6 months. I appreciate that, Coy. I saw you have Davey on the other day. That was a good stream, my good man. Good to
Yes,
see your
sir, and
channels
great
growing.
job.
Doing a good job, buddy. Keep grinding. Um,
Mhm.
Joe Thompson says, I recently bought the Scream Factory Friday box set. It's fun watching these again. Part 6, Jason Lives, is my next watch. That's a fan favorite, my friend. Fan
Nice.
favorite. I'm not the biggest fan of Jason Lives. It's fine. But it's not in my top 5 like a lot of other people. Or maybe it is. I don't remember.
Let's Jason Lives. I has as my number 8.
Okay, so I think I might have it at like 7. But
So it's like the ass end of like my second tier of the top 12.
speaking of ass in, I found the ass in.
I found the
Oh
ass end.
yeah, Tremors, baby. I think I swear I saw that Kevin Bacon said he wants to come back and do a legacy sequel. I could be wrong. I thought I
I
heard
heard they
that.
were doing actually the TV series was gaining more traction now, so we could be
Okay,
expecting a TV series.
I'm fine with that. I am fine with that.
Oh, me too. Just the whole series of just like the graboids like getting killed and everything. Like that would
Mm-hmm.
be so much fun.
Okay. Okay, Ashton says we're both canceled, so I'm
I'm
sorry,
used to
Ashton. We're used to it. What do you have down for the bad, if anything?
What do I have down for the bad? I'll say it. The 3D, everything 3D in this movie. Like, I get what they were going for back in that time with the technology and everything. They have to make it so, like,
Mm-hmm.
like all that, like with the yo-yo and that and the hey, come on now. Um, and with the as and you mentioned earlier, the eye, like all that is just over the years, it has just gone cheesier and cheesier. It's just at a point where it's just distracting to me. And I'll even say it's like I'm not I even like me and my mom were talking about this earlier because like we were ordering tickets to Jurassic World Rebirth
Mm-hmm.
because if you're a Regal member, if you buy the tickets today, you get 1,000 extra credit points, which
Mm-hmm.
I love my points. So I just say like we're not 3D people. Like I just think 3D gives me such a big headache and
Me too, man.
everything. So the last 3D movie I watched was Avatar back in 2009. That was the last 3D movie I ever watched, and I'm okay with that. So with this one, so anything I just see that's in 3D and I don't have the 3D glasses, to me just gets annoying. And no, thank you.
The 3D
And that's
aged
a
like
good
milk.
analogy. Yeah, that's a good analogy there, Blu-ray.
The last 3D movie I saw was My Bloody Valentine 3D, and that one was actually pretty good.
Mm.
So
Okay, I heard that one was good. Like, but still, I guess the thing with me is it just gives me a massive headache and hurts my eyes.
okay, me too. I'm not. I can't stand 3D movies.
And
Uh,
it's a waste of money if you can't get a good 3D experience.
isn't it? Well, what do they have? Like $4 fee on top of a regular ticket for the 3D?
If you're a Regal member, yeah, a little bit like that. So I think my ticket for a 3D is like $5 instead of like 57 cents.
Hmm.
So,
I'll skip it. I'll never see a 3D movie. Never,
and
never,
plus,
never.
I'm more of the RPX kind of guy, like which for AMC people, that's Dolby, which is just sound, 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 sound. Because we all know it's. I think Lee said it best. It is the heartbeat of a film, so you always got to have that sound.
Blu-ray says, in my opinion, the friend group isn't as strong as some of the other ones. I hear people say that, but I really do like these. I like these guys. I do.
Middle of the road, I would say. So that's why I didn't give him a positive, or I'm not going to talk bad about him. Just middle of the road.
Ashton says he didn't watch the last two Jurassic Worlds. No interest in the new one. I have interest in the new one.
I do.
Scarlett Johansson, baby, let's go.
Well, it's not just Scarlett Johansson. It's just it
Whoa.
says it's the start of a new era. So I'm willing to give it another chance. All right. I think we learned from the last two movies with Dominion and oh my gosh, Fallen Kingdom.
Fallen
Even though
Kingdom.
there was no kingdom that was fallen, so that was a false title. Um, yeah, so I could go on for days about that. But yeah, we're in a new era. I think we have to give it another chance. But here's what I
uh,
want. I want a damn rated R pure horror movie Jurassic Park. Is that so much hard to ask?
just having the dinosaurs killing a bunch of people in some gruesome
Yeah,
ways.
and just do scary shit with it. Like it's not that complex.
Yeah, say fuck. Like, come on. They're
Yeah, or like
dinosaurs.
the
You're not gonna.
dinosaur, the T Rex.
Ah! Yep, the dinosaur growls, roars. Yep.
Oh my god!
Fuck you. What the? This
All right,
dinosaur.
Scooby Doo. What the hell? What?
Dave. Davey said he watched Thunderbolts in 3D IMAX and it looked great. Nothing mind blowing from the 3D, but it was done damn well.
Yeah, well, yeah. The IMAX and Thunderbolts was fantastic.
Thunderbolts was a good time. It was a good
Hmm.
time. Um, Let me see. For bad, I, I think it just. I do like the barn and everything, but I do think it missed the feels of the first two movies. It doesn't have that camp vibe, obviously, because it's not a camp. So it does
Right.
lack a little bit for me there. But then, honestly, in the next movie, no camp. The fifth movie, no camp. 7, 8, 9, 10, no camp.
Yeah.
It's a none. It's a camp slasher, and there's no camp. So
Yeah, it's like LeBron James, not 3, not 4, not 5. But though,
so
dude, that's so crazy to me. Yeah, why have a whole big thing about Camp Crystal Lake and half of your like a good, I would say 2/3 of your franchise is not at the damn camp?
I mean, they try to say that it is around Crystal Lake, but I
That
don't know.
doesn't count.
No, Crystal
It's
Lake to
got
me is cabins, camp, kids, counselors, and only a few of the movies actually have those things. So
Mhm.
I guess, yeah, even the
I
remake
will
didn't
give
have.
Jason. Yeah, I would give Jason Lives that. It had the damn kids. It had the most Camp Field movie out of the entire franchise. I will give it that. So that's the
Yeah,
nice thing I'll only say about you, Jason Lives. But
that's true. It has the full camp aesthetic for that movie, which I mean, the first one had kids at the camp in the beginning scene, like the first like 3 minutes, but that's it, and then they were
right,
never
but
there
that's
again.
kind of like a cop out because
Hmm.
like even like back then I was like, God, we're not in the '70s anymore. We can't be going out killing kids and all that.
Kill him. But I
Hello,
don't really.
mommy.
Oh god, that kind of scared the shit out of me though. You just did that. I was looking over
Killer,
here and I heard that and I was like, is somebody down here with me? I hope.
killer,
Kill her,
killer.
mom. Kill her. Ah. Why is that old lady moaning in the woods over there?
Oh, I was about to say, Michael Jackson, gotta get that chase of Voorhees.
That's- That'd be good. They
So
should have got Michael.
stupid.
Hit that Jason, please. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Jason
That's
ain't
not
killing
the
him.
Michael or Jason matchup we were wanting, but okay.
Oh, wait, that's not Michael Myers. That's Michael Jackson. Oh, just go with it.
And then he chops his nose off like, what the fuck?
Got your nose. Oh god, I don't want to do that one. I don't like that movie.
Yes, you do. It's great.
It's not good. Do you got anything else in the bad category for this movie?
Well, we did mention Chili's freak out. I just thought that was just way over the top and so unnecessary. Like, it's fun, but it's just so unnecessary. Especially when they were making her like to be like the badass of the group.
And then she's like the biggest wimp of all of
Yeah, the
them.
biggest freaking wimp. She did like a complete 180, kind of like the final girl in the original Wrong Turn. I forget her name, but everybody loves her in that movie. But I
Uh,
hated how they treated her in the third act of that movie, making her this badass final, or like this badass girl. But then they do a complete 180 in the third act, making her a damsel in distress. So
was
that's
that
kind of like what they did with Chili.
was that Elisa Dushku or not? Was that her in the
Yeah,
first one?
I can't just pronounce her name, and I'm not gonna embarrass myself during this vacation, me mispronouncing names, which we're gonna have a feature stream in the future on Good Will Hunting, where all I do is just mispronounce names horribly and just entertain people.
We'll be tuning in live.
It's
to
not
watch
fucking
them.
funny. It's a sickness.
It's a disease.
Oh man,
I do got.
English was not my strong subject, but
It's okay. He speaks great fluid Spanish though, so don't worry
see,
about it. I don't know any Spanish, so I'm not even gonna try. Gracias. That's it. Or
hey
taco,
Nada.
burrito.
Hey, okay, hey, we got Rosie in the chat. She'll get you.
I'm sorry. I don't know I
Yeah.
don't know Spanish. I
So,
I took French in high school, and I'm not
but
good at
hey,
that either.
I don't speak Japanese, Spanish, Japanese, or French. Okay, never mind. I'm not getting into that damn song. So, anyways, let's continue with the bad.
Eli, what's up, buddy? I gotta go one more thing for the bad, and I mean it's not like the worst thing in the world, but I think they built Rick up to be this macho man, lifting the hay, sweaty, muscles for days, and then he's wearing some little small ass sweater that he stole off Mrs. Voorhees, and then Jason kills him in 5 seconds. Like,
Yeah, and could
come on.
oh my god! I just now realized he really was wearing the damn Pamela Voorhees sweater, wasn't he?
It was extra small. He was wearing it.
Where the fuck did he get that anyway?
The same store she did.
Apparently, but no, like, yeah, that was so disappointing too. I would say that's more disappointing than Rick in the final chapter, which we'll get to that next week.
Mhm.
But yeah, like just him being the macho guy, and you tell me you couldn't get out of a vice grip.
Come on, man, you wimp. You're
I
in there
just bite his
lifting hay,
hand,
bro.
dude. Bite his
Anything.
hand,
He
kick
was
him in the dick.
he was lifting the hay bale with Chris on top of it. Come on, man. You're a strong man.
Yeah,
Even though technically they showed behind the scenes he wasn't doing shit, but it's movie
I am.
magic, okay? Movie magic. He
Uh,
passed up spending the weekend with the Mary Jo Conrad to be with Chris, so and he
well,
didn't
I
even
think
get any booty.
he made a good decision.
He died, so I don't know if he did make a good decision.
Well, he got to spend time with Chris. Like, it's not all lost, but
He didn't get any booty. He didn't get a butt squeeze or anything. He died.
he instead he had to play therapist in the woods.
Yep. Oh, then the car lights go out and I'm like, oh my god, what was that? Oh, the battery must be dead. Oh, we were parked here for 5 minutes. My battery sucks because Shelly wrecked my fucking car.
They've gone too far this time.
You were great. I was great, wasn't I? I was great.
Yes,
Uh,
you were, Jelly. You were. But
I thought maybe we could sleep together tonight. No, I don't think so. Bitch.
bitch.
Maybe I'll come back in and we'll talk. No.
You know that's the ultimate sign of like it's not happening.
Yeah. Oh, I like you, Shelly, but you're fugly. What?
Hey, damn, man! I was like, hold your
You
horses.
you got food stamps, bitch. I got a magical box with my world in it. It's more than you have.
Even though
Vera.
he did pull out the clear mask, which was an easy indicator and a little nod to was it Alice?
Alice, sweet Alice.
Alice Sweet Alice, yeah. That was an Alice Sweet Alice reference right there with that mask.
I just watched that the other day for the first time ever.
Oh, you liked it?
I did. It was weird. It was different. It went a totally different way than I thought it was gonna go. So, but it was good.
Hmm.
I liked it.
Interesting.
You never seen it?
I've never seen it, but I've seen so many like horror documentaries and all that. So they eventually did talk about it, and I think I remember what the ending is. But just in case, I will talk to you about it after the show,
Okay.
just to make sure I'm right.
Hey, Davey, appreciate that. Says make sure to hit that like button and show our boy some love. I appreciate that. And also,
And,
everybody in here already is subscribed to Good Real Hunting, but link is down below if you are not.
I saw a couple new people in your chat, so hey, just give us a shot in about 3 weeks when we come back. We got some cool things getting lined up.
Links down below, you sons of bitches. Eli says, did you get that Mario Bava box set? No, I didn't, because honestly, I think he's an Italian director, but I don't know what films he made, so I did not.
Are we talking about Dario? I need to watch more gelato films. And
More
yes, I'm talking
gelato.
about the entire. I'm talking about the Italian ice cream. I need
I
to watch
don't
more.
blame you. So many different flavors, you just can't go wrong.
But just give me the cherry, and I'm good.
Oh, cherry's so good.
Always.
Okay,
Eli Cortez, you know what Good Real Hunting is. You share links all the time. You share my link. You know what I am. I'm watching you.
Oh, okay. I don't have anything else for bad. Do you have anything else?
All right. We talk about Chili's Freak Out. We talk about the awful 3D. The frame group, not as great, but I kind of put that in the middle. Not really bad, but not really good. We could talk about the freaking chick at the beginning of the movie that always hounds her husband for eating the rabbit food or eating the fish food.
He ate the fish food. He drank the Sunny Delight and put the lid back on. He ate the nuts and put the lid back on. He had a donut and then put it back in the box. Nobody wants to eat that food. It's unsanitary.
Yeah, I was about to say, no wonder he was taking that massive shit at the beginning of the movie.
He didn't even wipe. He didn't even wipe. He just got it.
Oh man. Well, not only that, it's like that. It's just like even my buddy Chris, like when we talked about this movie a long time ago on our channel, we did a review series like you're doing. He just saying, how in the hell does Jason Voorhees not die by getting nagged to death by the wife? Like, Jason, you've got all these clothes out here. You need to go fix that right now. And Jason's like,
he should have left Harold alone and just killed the wife. I
Yeah,
set
I
you
know,
free, brother.
yeah, so Harold didn't do anything. Like, come on, he's probably a diabetic, like with all the shit he was eating. But
That's how I go around my house eating food, but it's my house. I can do that if I want to.
so you eat fish food?
Oh, fuck no. Dave fly eggs.
Oh man,
No,
Eli,
no.
I know you were messing. And Aaron Click says, "Matt, have you ever heard of Good Real Humping before?"
I love Good Real Humping. I get it in at least 3 times a week.
Yep. Matt is one of our. Actually, he's sadly is one of our only subscribe or Patreons of the OnlyFans section of Good Real Hunting. So Matt, we appreciate you.
Nasty stuff on there, guys.
It's mostly Fernando stuff, so it's not that big of a deal yet, but maybe in the future.
Hey, Davey says it. Best line from Friday the 13th, Part 3. Day fly eggs.
Day fly eggs.
Day fly eggs. Or what about the guy in the middle of the road who they almost hit with the van? He gave
that hold
this
the
to
eye.
me. Go back from whence you came.
Oh god, that was bad just for the fact that he was not needed, unless because they were trying to make him the freaking Ralph after Ralph died, and it just obviously didn't work. And I'm glad they stopped that. So yeah, that was awful.
Yeah, I mean, they probably shouldn't have killed Ralph in the first place, and then they wouldn't have needed to do that at all. But what are you gonna do?
Another bad one is the very ending of the movie where because original like rumors was supposed to be that Pema Voorhees was eyes were supposed to open at the very end of the
Oh
movie
yeah,
just try to scare you, and they did nothing with it, and that would have been a good time to do it. So I would say I would put that as a negative.
it's crazy. Now that you tore my favorite movie to shreds, it's
I'm
fine.
sorry.
It's okay. It doesn't take away from my enjoyment.
Nope. I was like, you're gonna get your chance next week because I'll go ahead and spoil it right now for the final chapter. I have no negatives.
Speaking of the final chapter, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Next week's episode,
Hey,
me, Davey Deathray, and Brett will be back again for the final chapter. I know what you guys are thinking. Wait a minute.
it's the last of the series.
That was supposed to be Lee McCoy's episode. Well, guess what? It's not. So deal with it. Just deal with it. I'm not on Hit the Bricks podcast. I don't have the in. Okay, I don't have that in. So I gotta do what I gotta do. Okay? Fuck you.
Man.
Not
Even
you,
though I
Dave.
did like, there is one bad thing I could talk about for the final chapter, so I'll save that for next week. One little bad thing, but
What else? And that brings us to the judgment, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you don't need to worry about that. Okay, so I put my polls out like I always do. I asked Instagram. I averaged out all the votes. It got a 4 out of 5 star rating from the Instagram polls. And then I did the same thing on YouTube on my community page and got a 3.6 out of 5. So looking at that, pretty close, averaging out to about 4 out of 5 stars for this movie, which I can say that I'm very pleased by your guys' response. I thought it was going to be a little bit lower than that. So I'm happy to see that. Let me check the poll in the chat. I'll close that and see what you guys are thinking there. We got 55% gave it a 4, 24% gave it a 5, and 20% gave it a 3. So once again, right around that 4 mark, 4 out of 5. So that's I'm very pleased with the results of the polls. I thought you guys were gonna let me down, and as much shit as people talk about this movie, I guess people really do like it. So now we have to give our final judgment on this movie, and since Brett's the guest, I will let him give his score out of 5 first.
alrighty. What I am going to do is I'm going to give this a 3.5 out of 5 for me. I can have a great time with this movie. Definitely one of the more fun movies you can have in the Friday the 13th franchise with this one. Love the final girl, love Jason. Do like the setting, unlike some others. That are not big on the barn and everything. I have no
Mhm.
issue with the barn. But I agree with, I forgot who said it, so I apologize if I'm stealing your thing here. Friends are middle of the road right there. Nothing too special except for Shelly. He's absolutely going to be memorable. But the 3D just really distracts me and really holds it back for me. So I think a 3.5 out of 5 is a very fair score. If you could take away the 3D aspects, I would actually put this as like a 4.25 out of 5.
Okay. Okay. That's respectable. I will give Friday the 13th Part 3 3D a high 4.5 out of 5 stars for me.
Hell yeah.
Obviously, I'm not comparing this to like, grade A cinema because this is not that kind of movie. And it's not trying to be that kind of movie. But for me, it established Jason, the icon that we know. Yes, he was in part 2, but most people don't think of Jason as Sackhead. They think him as the hockey mask. Debut in this movie, bonus. Chris is an amazing final girl. Richard Brooker as Jason is badass. My personal favorite. The score, I love the score. I love the kills in this movie. I like the characters. I just, it's what I go to when I want to watch a Friday the 13th movie. It's the one I
Mhm.
watch the most. It's the one that I probably watch first, either this one or part 2. Um, I don't know. It's a comfort movie for me. I know that's weird to say a slasher movie's a comfort movie, but this one kind of is. Like it just makes me feel good inside. I know it's not nice to see Jason hack a guy in half with his crotch, but it makes me smile and I enjoy it. And that's my favorite kill in the entire franchise. So another bonus for this movie for me. So 4.5 out of 5. I know it's really high, but I don't really have too many bad things about this movie, in my opinion. So that's where I stand.
No, No, man. Hey, that's the thing. That's what I love about the horror genre. It's just you love what you love, and one person's trash could be another person's treasure. Or like you even, I'm not even. I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
It's just like, but it's just like how you say that like a slasher movie is a weird like comfort movie for you. Not at all. I even told a friend one time. It's like, hey, if you're ever feeling bad or having a bad day, put you on a good slasher movie and pretend you're the slasher killing those people that are that you're pissed off at in real life. I don't actually go out and do it, but like just like there's a little thing called pretend. So like it says no, there's nothing wrong with that. And plus, like I think I share the same opinion as Destiny. The Conjuring is a comfort movie for me as well. Just because like again how much that movie means to me. I know it's weird about a paranormal scary ass movie, a comfort movie. What, you crazy? Like, no, but it brings a lot of comfort and a lot of good memories from what that film has given me. So, yeah, it's like, don't be ashamed of that, dude. Just like, hey, if you love the damn movie, express it, baby, because that's a horror genre. I'm sure there's people who absolutely love garbage out there. And this is not to take a shot at anybody in the chat, but somebody out there loves The Final Destination. Good for you, but I think you're absolutely wrong. But like, so, but hey, if you love it, go for it.
It's fucking
Love
terrible.
what you love.
It's terrible. It's really
No,
bad.
I used to give it like a 3 out of 5. If it on this last for the watch party, I watched it. The horrible CGI and the premonitions gave it a massive 1 out of 5.
Okay, I was gonna say I'm right there. I think I might have gave it a
Massive.
one and a
Like
half.
I was like, why did I not? Why did I like this movie in the first place? It's unheard of.
I gave it a one and a half, and the only reason it got that extra half was the sex scene that I didn't expect in the tent. So there you go. That was good. I enjoyed my 2 seconds there.
God, I can't even remember the
It's at the
movie. It was so awful.
it's at the pool scene when before the douchebag goes and gets his.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I was
Yeah,
about to say the like the thing that saves it for me for it getting a 0.5 out of 5. It's the whole setup of the car wash. Like that whole
that's good too.
visual was badass. And then of course we get gypped out of that and say we get the fucking pulls. Oh my god.
So terrible. Davey, shut your face. Hot take. I'm really not sold on Chris as a final girl. She's okay, but why won't she just put out already? She's she's
Because she got the R word like that, so
she's
she's
traumatized.
sticky at that. Yeah, it's called trauma, Davy.
Yeah, Jason. Yeah, nothing. He didn't do
I
anything.
watching the Final Destination was my trauma, man. Like I still can't get over it. Like
Slasher movies are like a weighted blanket while you're wearing a snuggie. So comforting. That would not be comfortable for me,
I
honestly,
love.
Davey.
Hey, good.
I get hot very easily, so I need as cold as I
Or,
can get.
or it's like you get. I was about to say shawarma blanket, but there's no such thing as a food blanket. But like oh my god, what's the big, thick, cozy blankets? Sturma blanket, I think it's what it's called, but I got like one of my own, and I don't care if it's hot or cold. That blanket always puts me to sleep immediately.
Always puts me to sleep. Okay. We'll hang out if it's cool with Brett. We'll hang out for a little bit more. Just talk
I
to the
guess
chat a
so.
little bit.
We were supposed to get blown away by this storm, but I'm still here. I guess it just wants me to hang out with you. So you still get me.
All right. So anybody got anything they want to talk about?
Shit.
Drop it in the chat.
Ooh. I'm
What?
sorry. I was just like where I live, as per usual, we just dodged our third tornado warning today, and someone up north got it.
Why am why am I coming? Why am I gonna go on vacation to Tennessee if you just get tornadoes all the time now?
Well, it's that part of the year, man. But I think you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine, unless if you go to Dollywood and ride the Tennessee tornado, then that would be ironic.
I'm not a
But
fan of
even though
spinning
the
rides, so
even though I'll tell you this, the Eagle is if you got to ride anything, it's the Eagle.
the Eagle. Was it? Is
Yeah,
it
where
a?
it's a roller coaster where you're like this and your
Mhm.
legs dangle, and it's like you're flying like an eagle.
That's my
It has
favorite
one of the
kind.
And it also has one of the biggest drops in the world too. And once you could get past that the opening drop, everything else is so easy and smooth.
I'm gonna keep that on my list, my friend.
Ooh,
Uh,
it's a Davies question up there.
I seen that. Davey asks, "Is Until Dawn worth catching in the theater? I haven't heard anything good, but I have the A list, so it won't cost me." Ah,
For that reason, yes, but
yeah,
knowing kind of learning about what your tastes in movies are,
I
no.
I didn't like it.
I liked it because here's the deal. You got to take your head out of the whole Until Dawn video game because I was the hardest on it when it was first announced that it's nowhere going to be near the game and everything. So when I took that out of my head and just turned my brain off and just enjoyed whatever the hell they were going to throw at me, I
Mhm.
actually liked it pretty okay. I actually gave it like a 3.5 out of 5, crazy enough to say. Will that go down later? Absolutely. But I had a good time with it. And it did set up a scene towards the very end of the movie. You could kind of call it a mid-credit scene, but they set up to where they're going to be following the game next for a possible sequel.
I thought it was fine. People thought I'd really like it a lot. I thought it was fine. Um, but I mean, it's worth watching at least once, giving it a shot, especially if it's free. You might as
Yeah,
well.
especially from the director too. So you gotta give him props.
I'm doing my best this year. I've watched a lot more movies so far than I watched at this point last year. So,
Oh, how many have you watched so far? I think actually me and Chris had that conversation on our Q&A last week.
obviously not as much as a lot of other people, but I'm up to. I watched 32 new movies this year, which is
32 new movies. Is that at the theater or?
is that at the theater? At the theater, I watched like three. So
Oh, okay. Because I watched, let's see here, 26 movies at the theater this year.
I still got to see Sinners. It's on my list, but I know it's amazing. Everybody says it's amazing, but I know
My
my
God,
taste.
man, you're killing me.
I know my
That's
taste,
a
and
sin.
I can
That's a
guarantee
sin all
I'm
on
not
its own.
I guarantee I'm not gonna like it. I'm just gonna throwing it out.
Haley Steinfeld will make you like it.
I like Haley Steinfeld, but it's just too long. I can tell I'm not gonna like it.
What do you mean it's well? What do you mean it's too long?
Isn't it like 2.5 hours long?
Yeah, oh here, let me double check you real quick. It's an yeah, it's 2 hours and 2 hours and 18 minutes, but it's
Mm,
2 hours and 18 minutes of awesome and pure theater making.
I'm gonna watch it, but I don't know if
Like
I don't know.
Ryan Coogler is so damn talented, dude, and him doing this original horror film that's having all this success in the world, I would be shocked if he didn't like it, especially Haley Steinfeld. But
I
I'd
do
be
love her.
surprised if he didn't like this.
I'm trying to think what else I haven't seen that I want to see. I know Bring Her Back, but that just came out, didn't it?
Actually, technically, it was supposed to come
Or
out
is it not
next
even out yet?
Thursday. It was like a whole big, either the
Early thing.
secret screening or like the whole
Mm.
AMC Mystery Monday. That's what it revealed to be. Because I know Davey's seen it. He and Braden do that whole like the secret screenings they like to do where they get the movies
Ah,
before
okay.
they come out. Unfortunately for me, my closest one is Nashville. I'm not driving 3 hours every time to do that. So bullshit.
I don't
But
blame you. I don't blame you for that. I don't know what it's about, but I was a huge fan of Talk to Me, which is probably shocking to a lot of people, but I really like Talk to Me.
mhm.
So same guys, so I'm hoping to like this one. I'm really looking forward to Weapons. I think that trailer looks fantastic. So
And
that's
I haven't seen the
definitely on
trailer.
the list. I mean, it doesn't really show anything,
I
but
know,
the little bit that it does show, I
but
like it.
I'm just telling you this. I didn't watch any. The only thing with Final Destination Bloodlines, I saw that little teaser with the tattoo parlor.
Ah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's all I needed to be sold. I didn't watch any ever trailers for that movie. I guess that's why I ranked it so damn high, just because I had no idea, knew nothing, not even a premonition or a kill or anything. I went in that movie so damn blind and I really enjoyed it. So the only time I will watch a trailer is if I need to be sold on the movie, kind of like bring her back. Like I had to watch a trailer for that, or if it's just like pure fandom, which is like, I know what you did last summer or anything Scream, I will
Ah,
watch
yeah,
a
yeah.
trailer for that.
Hmm.
But other than that, for a movie like Sinners, I wouldn't need a trailer because the whole premise was great. And Final Destination Bloodlines, you just say, hey, we're making a new Final Destination movie. I don't need any
They're gonna be
trailers.
there.
I'll be there day one.
What do we got anything good coming out in June? Since we're almost there.
Actually, I got to be prepared, my friend. I was getting me prepared on my calendar. We got Ballerina coming out in June. I'm freaking excited about that. Or are you trying to get me into go to the horror realm?
Nah, that's a John Wick spinoff,
It
right?
is, but it has Arna de Armas in it, and she's gorgeous and kicks a lot of ass. No, like she kicks a lot of ass. Like everybody's been begging her to do an action movie since James Bond: No
Mhm.
Time to Die, where she had her little bit in it. But I know you, man. You're a horror fan, so let me get you here. We got Dangerous Animals. That's going to be a Shudder original movie. That trailer looks
I
great.
do. I do want to see that one.
An animated movie called Predator Killer of Killers. It's going to be on Hulu, and both of those movies are
Oh,
June the
I got,
6th.
okay.
What else do I have here for you? June the 19th, 28 years later, part one.
I want to see
So
that.
absolutely. And then we're on the 26th, we're gonna get Megan 2.0. And for that movie in
Don't
that movie, you
care.
gotta hold on to your vaginas.
I don't care about
Dude,
that at all.
I'm
At
ready. I
all.
know it's gonna be over the top. It knows what it's going to be. I can learn to enjoy it. Plus, I do like
I
the main girl, not the not the Megan doll, but the main girl that built her. I just can't remember her name right off the bat because she was in a movie called The Perfection that was on Netflix, and
mhm.
she is a really good actor. Oh, and she's the crazy white
Oh,
chick from Get Out. So,
oh,
oh,
okay.
she's
Okay.
absolutely wonderful. So anything with her, I'll watch.
I could. I mean, I could see myself liking Megan 2.0 more than the first one if it's gonna go
Ugh. That's to be
more
determined.
ridiculous. I don't like the first one that much at all, so I, it can't be any worse for me
Hmm. That's
personally.
fair.
So I'm definitely looking forward to most of those. Dangerous Animals, I'm definitely gonna check out. I mean, it got sharks and a crazy Australian guy in a boat, so
Oi,
I'm down 100%. Hey, mate, I got a wiener in my pants. What?
there's
Oh
a
man, I
snake
didn't
in
say
my
that.
boots. Like,
There's a snake.
yeah.
Toy Story 5. Let's
Okay,
go.
yeah. Rosie, it is her. I do remember her name being Allison. I just forgot her last name. That's the only thing I'm blanking on. Is it Allison
Billy Judd
Williams?
got
But
good taste right there, Billy Judd. Andy's death was hands down the best kill in the film. Eh, You're, in my opinion, you're right.
hmm.
Megan's spin-off, Soulmate, comes out next year.
Yep. That is a January movie, and we all know about January.
Sometimes they're good.
Well, no,
Tremors.
like we were going the right direction. And I think the Wolfman kind of brought it back down. Like, hey, let's lower those
I didn't.
expectations and all that.
I didn't hate the Wolfman. I'm just saying.
I thought it was okay. Like it's actually getting worse by as the months go on. Just because just because a lot of the other good movies are coming out that are
Yeah.
outbeating it. So
My favorite horror movie of the year is one that's nobody else's. So
what is it?
I'm just gonna keep.
Come on,
Oh,
come on, yeah, come on,
you should know what it
come
is.
on.
It's a slasher,
Paradise,
and yes,
dude. How do
it's.
I not figure that
I
out?
love. I loved it. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I do.
Well, I have it as my
Um,
number 9 right now.
it's my number. No, it's not my number one. Well, not movie of the
Right.
year. It's not number one.
What's your movie of the
That
year?
Novocaine
Oh, that
as of
nice.
now.
That was a fun ride on that one.
That was so fun, and that was I don't know. Jack Quaid had me cracking up multiple
Yeah,
times, especially when he's sitting in the chair and that guy's like stabbing him. He's not even doing anything.
uh,
And he's like, "Ow, ow, that really
yeah. He's
hurts."
like, What the fuck?" I was like, "Oh, don't pull the nail, don't pull the I mean, oh, like, I'm trying to think
He
here.
was good
Yeah,
in
the
that
best
movie.
non-horror movie I got this year is Thunderbolts.
That's my number
I
two. I
got
think
it's
that's
my
right
number
behind it.
3 right now.
Thunderbolts was good.
Mhm.
I like. That's one of the best Marvel movies of recent
I know.
times. That's
Hopefully,
for
we can
sure.
just continue that momentum. Same thing. Come on, Fantastic Four. Come on, Fantastic Four.
A little nervous, but I want to see it. Okay, so we all know Goodreel's on a break, so they're not going to be pumping out any content for a little while. What do I got coming up?
Well, we are
Next week.
working on a music video for when we do come back for Good Will Hunting.
Oh my
Good
gosh.
reels back. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my God, we're back again. We're hunting reels so you don't have to. And if you don't know, I'll show you how. If you really want to, you can hang out with Fernando. Take it away, Fernando. In my origin. Okay, I'm done. Sorry. Ashton hates
We're
my
done.
singing. I'm sorry.
Already said this, but next week we got Brett and Davey coming on for the final chapter. That will be on Tuesday night, 9 p.m., maybe 9:15, the usual. After that, I am going to be landing on part 5, which I do not like very much. But hopefully Piz can help me enjoy it a little bit more. I got Piz Al coming on for part 5, A New Beginning. And then after that one, I have Jason Lives. Vincent DeSanti will be coming on to talk Jason Lives with me.
Big one.
Yeah, he really likes it. So I needed somebody who loves the movie a lot, and he does. So he will be on for that one. I don't have anybody for part 7 yet, so I got to work on finding someone for that one because I don't like that movie either. So I got to find somebody who does. You like that one too?
Yeah, better than Jason Lives.
Oh God.
Hey, don't mess with my girl Tina. RP. Rest in peace, Lars.
Tina. Oh, not that Tina. That's the other Tina. Cookie woman.
Wait, a big fat woman.
Yeah, big fat woman. A woman who works there in the store.
Oh my God, I forgot who was. Oh, it was Jason Smith from Sinister Cinema Reviews. He was doing the top 10 sexiest Halloween characters. And I just typed in the chat, how about Cookie Woman? And he just busted out laughing. Like,
she had some big old cookies, my friends.
they're scrumptious, but
scrumdiddlyumptious. But I think that's gonna wrap up Friday the 13th, Part 3, 3D. The Good, the Bad, and the Judgment. I need to know if you're watching after the fact. Please, nobody ever does, but if you comment, let us know what you like about the movie, what you don't, what score you give it. Hit the like button before you leave. If you're new here, which I don't think you are because most people are in here, I know. But if you're watching after and are new, think about subscribing. Really appreciate it. Subscribe to Good Will Hunting over there. Brett, Brad, and Chris, they would really appreciate it. And hopefully, we'll see you here next Tuesday night. The same crew, plus one, Davey Deathray will be below us, talking the final chapter. Brett, it's a pleasure as always, my friend. And I look forward to seeing you again next week, my good man.
absolutely. We'll be talking about the best Friday the 13th movie in the franchise and the best slasher movie of all time.
We might be doing that. I'm not going to do it, but he's going to do it. I'm Facci from Facci Cinema. That's Brett from Good Will Hunting. We'll see you next